this one. And the first wave gets underway. Okay, that was the 450 class taking off, the 4-stroke and the 2-stroke class. Now here comes the Formula 3 bikes. Keep your eye on 620, Rye Hafley on the pole. And then behind them are going to be the two riders going for that $150 prize money in that Kawasaki Ninja class. This 250 production class is definitely going to be more popular as the year goes on, I can tell you. And away in a hurry. Oh, leading them all into turn number 1 is going to be 715. And it looks like that's Willie Sarzi taking to the lead. And he just does, no, it looks like a Formula 3 bike just did undercut him, and he takes, and now in fact he's starting to drop back into second or third now as the Formula 3 bikes attack very, very quickly, and they overhaul the production bike pretty fast. And already going to the lead as there's a scrambling for the top 4 positions in that class. Rye Hafley looks like he goes to the lead on his Formula 3 bike. All right, we're going to be looking for our leaders in the 450 stock production class as they head down that back straightaway. Okay, here they come down and complete lap 1. Kenny Furlong out in front. It's Kenny Furlong leading the race, and it's where he left off last month with Don Warren right on his tail. These two put on a terrific scrap last month, and they're going to start doing it again. So it's Furlong and Warren at it again in the top 2 spots. That's Rye Hafley out in front in the second group. Willie Sarzi in the Kawasaki running 4th in that second group and leading the Kawasaki class. That bike holds together, he should pretty much take that $150 home. Rye Hafley out in front in that Formula 3. Harry Sprague to the sanction office, please. We need Harry Sprague to the sanction office, please. Harry Sprague, please go to the sanction office. So once again, it's Warren, bike number 16, and Kenny Furlong, 186, as they do battle out there on the racetrack, heading around the snaky parts of this circuit, and start heading down that back straightaway. Okay, it's still Furlong, Warren, and Leo, and Wallach in that order. All those riders on Yamahas, and they're all on 2-strokes. And it looks like now Furlong starting to show his heels to the rest of the class as he starts to move out a little bit. But Warren's still in second spot. James Leo running in third spot. Jerry Wallach running in fourth. We're not calling up the next race. We're going to be breaking for lunch right after this race. We'll be breaking for lunch right after this race. Anybody wanting to come up and do interviews or have anything to announce, like they've got a bike or something for sale, come on up and we'll talk about it. Okay, Rye Hafley doing an incredible job of just destroying this Formula 3 field. In fact, he's going so quickly, he's probably going to start catching up with those 4-stroke guys in the back. Okay, we want to mention this right now that there has been a change. Lunch will be one race away. So race number 5, 750 stock production and open stock production riders, start getting ready because we're going to start calling you up. We will run race number 5 before the break-in lunch. Sarzi pretty much has that $150 wrapped up. You guys want to start competing with Willie Sarzi out here on those Ninjas, you'll go out to your local Kawasaki dealer and pick one of them up, because Sarzi's just going to have a real easy time. It's like riding on the freeway, and he's going to pick up $150 for being out here, as he's got a pretty big lead. Once again, 750 stock production and open stock production. Come on up to the pre-grid. We're going to run your race before lunch. And that's Furlong and Warren. They were side by side coming out of turn number 9. These guys are really at it. Furlong trying to hold out Warren, and Warren closes in on him in the turn, and Warren takes over the lead. Warren now trying to ride out a storm that Furlong is building up behind him right now. And Furlong is just all over Warren like rain as they head around turn number 2, and these guys are right on each other. These guys are leading not only out on the racetrack, but for the point standings, and these guys are battling all year long. In fact, at the end of the last year, they were doing battle with each other. And here they go, side by side into turn number 3. It's a matter of who outbreaks who, and Warren outbreaks Furlong up the hill. They're going to come up on a lap rider here very shortly. In fact, that's going to be Lynn White, the other Kawasaki rider, and they get around. As they come down the hill, it's still Warren and Furlong in that order. We're going to keep an eye on that battle because that's going to go right down to the checkered flag. Okay, we're at the halfway flag. Once again, 750 stock production and open stock production riders. Come on up to the pre-grid. We're going to run your race before lunch. There goes Furlong. He gets a right alongside on the inside, and Warren holds him off. I'm pretty sure they might have touched. They're so close. They're going around there around 105, 110 miles an hour. And it is Warren and Furlong. Warren in the black leathers. Furlong in the light-colored leathers. So they come around turn number 9. They swing wide out of 9, and let's see now if Furlong can get in the draft and go on by him. Look at this. They're side by side, weaving back and forth. It's still Furlong now out in front as they came out of turn number 9. Look at Warren now. He goes right to the inside. Who's going to outbreak who into turn number 1? Warren's got the line. But Furlong didn't let him have it, and Furlong takes over the lead. And nice riding by these two. You take your life in your hands running with these two riders, and they know each other's moves very, very well, and these two riders very, very talented out here in this 450 stock production class, the two-stroke class. Furlong coming down this front straightaway had his arm tucked all the way in behind him. He wants to cut down every inch of wind resistance, and at all counts, let's see what happens at the finish line, because these guys came across the finish line this time around in a dead heat. Right now, though, Furlong looks like he's opening it up a little bit over Warren. Warren might have had a little slight mistake or a bobble coming around another left rider, and Furlong gets around that left rider in good shape. Warren's going to have a little problem with him. So Don Warren running in second spot, Kenny Furlong running out in the lead. So far running third in that class is Yari Wallach now has gone up into third spot. 74, Kevin Sevanicki, who's running third in the point standings, he's running in fourth spot, and James Leah, who earlier was running third, has dropped way back to fifth. Look at this, Furlong, that's the biggest lead he's had all day here in this class, and Warren's got his work cut out for him in the next couple of laps to try and pick up the yardage on him. 627, Yari Wallach in a very solid third position. Seven Nicky also in a very solid fourth. And there's James Willow, who's really running in third. He's running in fifth spot as he goes into turn number 1. Bike number 18. All these riders on Yamahas. Leaders turning in on these stock production bikes, 141s. That's 89.1 miles an hour. 89.1 miles an hour for these bikes. That's an average lap around this 2.5-mile race circuit. Thanks, Larry. The hill. Okay, we're on the last lap, a half a lap to go, and there they are. It's Furlong still on in front, but Warren has made up that distance now, and it's a full throttle all the way to the checker flag, and it looks like they're going to have no problems with traffic between them and the checker. Here they come.